Okay, hello and welcome back to the altars where we're in the new worlds and we need to craft MRI scanners and do all sorts of things. And when we left off, we were doing questionable things just to get to move out of the previous area of the planet, like dismantling everything and not having room to carry anything, and it may have caused us a couple of problems. Okay, so Scientists bot miner CN. What the heck is that? Scientists bot miner CN? Well, let's go see what's going on with.
Man, I'm telling you, those systems were designed by eggheads who know nothing about rapidium.
Scientists bot miner CN. Huh? The others are arguing about the safes in the base. One of them believes that the micro-rapidium particles can get into the base and contaminate water. His opinion, the CB unit lacks proper filtering system to minimize the risk of consuming them. Microplastics. The other one says there is no risk of contamination. Yeah, thank you to developers for the free key. There was just a 58GB update for the last variable DLC, which I haven't even got. So that was interesting, that I just had to spend 2 hours updating the thing, making room for the entire 58GB onto my hard drive. So I had to delete other things, and then it had to recompile all the shaders, so we're late because of that. So yeah, that was interesting. I just had to go to that. So yeah, if anything looks weird, it's because it's just recompiled the shaders. Doesn't take an unnecessary risk if you're concerned about the quality of water you're drinking. You're going to make sure it's safe. Promise to look into upgrading the filtration system. I mean, I can agree to build a water filter. It's fine. Micro-rapidium. It's better safe than sorry, because otherwise, they were worried about what might have killed the sheep. So I think it's better that we get some sort of
Base is airtight, man.
filtering system. Better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? We can build a water filter. So yeah, the the fact that everything's getting motion blurry, I don't know if that's because of the update or what. I think it might have messed with my settings or something.
I'd like to talk about those filters.
Like, what's going on?
The miner's idea.
The filters of whatever this little vision is.
This whole thing is
something questionable. Right? Yeah, you're right. But what if?
He's got a point, though. What if something contaminates our water? Well, you're the captain. You want me to research filters? I'll research filters.
I mean, we've got... Okay, suddenly this room's full of everyone.
Hey, man. Want me to lend a hand with this?
Yes, go to the refiner. You are Mr. Refinery, you go to the refiner. Are people not assigned to anything? What is going on? Okay, technician, you go to base maintenance. No scheduled repairs. Okay, that's fine. Botanist, you can go into there. Miner, we probably need metals more than anything, so you're going to go onto that. And then, well, if you're not doing a lot on the repairs, then you can go there. I guess the glowy thing means they're doing their speciality. Okay, production. So, mining outpost is being made, kitchen, meals are being cooked, greenhouse, raw food is being made, refinery, he's refining all of the things. It's fine. I think everything's good there. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy, ridiculous how long that was just to update the nonsense. Okay, that's all fine. There's a mission thing. Filtering jelly unlocks additional protection from hypothetical micro-rapidium particles. I mean, I guess I should remove that and put the filtering jelly there. For now, we can put the other thing back after. Better that we have safe water. You never know. You never know. It is going to take up even more space, but hey. Okay. There's some sort of tutorial that we're missing, but, they hide them, and then once you've highlighted over it, you don't know what you got. Is it the repulsor, maybe? Pulsating anomalies. Yes. Okay, so there are 2 of them. Time distortion, strong pull at its core, slows the person inside it, thus making time fly faster. The core itself is slowed, which makes it easier to neutralize when you're in the middle. Okay, so I think we want to go to production. Okay, so can we make... We need 80 normal metals and 60 minerals. So I think minerals are going to be important. Then we need the MRI machine, which is going to use a lot of minerals. And then we need the gravity sensor, which is going to use... Like, we just don't have all of the stuff that we need for this. Okay, we're in there. We need to go to the command center. I really need to rebuild the base again so that it has everything in a nice, easy place. Yeah, so whatever this update was, I feel like it's made everything blurry with motion blur and disgustingness. Okay. That wasn't existing before. Right, so what we want is large storage. I don't know if we've got the thing for it, but large storage will give us more storage space for less space, maybe? Or, you know, larger for the equivalent of 2 mediums, but, you know, even more space. Who knows? But it'll probably use even more weight, which is not the most useful thing. I don't know if the repulsor's any good, but none of that's any good. Okay, so what I want to go into is settings to see, because everything's probably not right. VSync's on at 60. Motion blur is supposedly off. Performance, no frame generation, post processing, everything's turned down low. Ambient occlusion. You can't turn ambient occlusion off. That is disgusting. That would be what's going on, I think. But also it might have turned all the quality down or something, I don't know. But why can't I turn ambient occlusion off? Like, leaving all of this. This is the micro-rapidium. Yes, he's very right. I see it everywhere now. This didn't exist last time that we played. What the heck? I can see why he's complaining about it, because this micro-rapidium ambient occlusion did not exist last time that we played. It's like... what's going on with this? Actually, before we leave, there's a... do you want to speak to me?
I'd like to talk to you about that filtering system.
We're going to do the filtering. And game, please, let me filter out whatever the heck's going on with this now that didn't exist last time that I played.
No, I'm glad you came to me with the idea. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going through with it.
You know, suddenly it looks really disgusting.
I was sure you were gonna say I'm being paranoid or something.
Oh no, we need to get rid of whatever the heck this is. Absolutely. We need to get rid of this disgustingness. Okay, so he's working on the metals, I'll work on this one. Then we'll have some supplies to build something. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome in, you know. I'm sorry for whatever the heck's going on with the textures and everything now. It's the micro-rapidium. I'm gonna blame the micro-rapidium. Okay, we're just gonna get a lot of stuff. No resources. I mean, you probably had the thing that you were telling me you wanted to work on. You can go to the kitchen if there's nothing to refine. And that'll be fine. Okay, production. I can at least put one gravity sensor so that he's got something to do. I would like that hook upgrades. And the MRI upgrades and practically everything under the sun, but you know, good. So, okay, someone's cooking some meals, so there's plenty of foods. That guy's growing more food, and then there's nothing else to refine because he actually got rid of all of the enriched metals that we overmined, and now we've got space for things. Let's go. Okay, let's go to work. Okay, research is finished. That's perfect. Right, so he's researching the filtering jelly. Efficient foods. Raw food packages are produced 25% faster. That wouldn't be terrible. That we need a thingamajig for, so I can't get that one. Anomaly shields. We can get an anomaly shield. We can get a thing. I feel like the anomaly shield might be good. That one needs 2 pantry samples. Okay. Alks to metals might be useful, which is what I was on before. Large storage. But we need the thing, and then the mission is the filtering jelly, so that's fine. Okay. And then we'll just... Nothing more to do in the greenhouse. What is there else to do? Technician, is there any maintenance to do? There is a bit of maintenance to do. Okay, and then refiner, you can go to there. Nothing queued. Botanist, you can go to there. He never tells us when he's finished working. Okay, so there's nothing else in the workshop than me. Okay, we're getting plenty of metals. Shield recharge. Soup battery. Like, should I make them? I don't know. I don't think we need them on the things. We've got plenty of pylons and repair kits and radiation filters. We've got a mining outpost, so we can place another one of those, potentially. Okay, so who's not working? It's Refiner. Refiner, man, you can go. We don't need that many organics. Minerals. You know what? You can take over my job on this minerals outpost, and I will go explore. I think that's a good use of everyone then. Okay, so there's a place potentially to go up there. It's a high climb, so we can't do it because it needs 3 things. I can teleport past the shields there. But was there anything that we needed to do there? I don't know. Feel like we've done everything that we need to do over there now, so that's pointless. There's an enriched metals deposit here, which I can place a refinery on. The rapidium deposit is probably the one that we want to get the thing on, but then I need to go through this thing, unless that doesn't necessarily get us anywhere with that climb. If I had the high climb, I could get around it, but I can't. So I guess we need to teleport to here, go through the energy gate, lose all the energy that we got. Is there anywhere else that we can go? There's a way down there. Maybe I should see what that's about. Helps if we're on the teleporter screen. Okay, so now we can teleport. Kind of don't like when it rotates us around. Sensor placement. Okay, so we need to place these sensors way up there on the map. At least it's telling us where we need to place them. So we're probably going to need to do some real high climbing and explore to find out how to get up there. Do we just need 2 sensors, or do we need 4 going on? Okay. Bit of a climb there, but it's a pointless climb. Okay. I mean, it's nearly the end of the game day. He's already used a bit of his battery, which is interesting. Okay, so that just killed the battery. I can craft a battery. Okay, so now we've got a battery to make a climb. Which is why, you know, I didn't necessarily want to leave it on the thing for the building numbers, because what would be the point? They would just use it up. Okay, so there's a couple of climbs. There's a way across there. I think we want to go to the rapidium deposit. Hopefully not get killed by a thing. Okay, I feel like we need the spare anomaly shield just in case. Just in case, because, you know, could go very wrong. Okay. That's a time distortion. Oh. Oh no. I don't think I want to go in there. You know. Ooh. Come on, how hard is it to get that? Whatever. Well, at least we know where it is. But come on. How was he so bad at that? It's going to clearly be in the time distortion place. It's not going to let me have them up here. Okay, it's 8 PM. This is a heck of a lot of these things. We're out of battery. Let's hope that there's no dangerous things down here. Alright. Like this one that's chasing us. Okay. There's a jump down there, and it jumps straight into the core. Don't get a vent to drill out. Okay, well, we need to head back because the time is running out. So that wasn't the most useful use of our time. I am curious where that cave goes. That cave might link to that. An energy gate. I don't know. It might go somewhere good. It might just be a dead end. But we really need to head back to the base. Okay. This is going to kill our battery. That's fine. It's all getting affected by the rapidium and the radiation. But again, that's fine. Okay. Head back to the base. Not the most useful day, but we got some supplies. We did some things. Okay, right, so. Assignments. Okay, so he's still working on that. You're doing that. There's nothing in the refinery. Why have I got the botanist in the refinery? Nothing in the kitchen. In the kitchen. Nothing there. There's nothing for you to do. And if there's nothing for you to do, then you can go get some organics. Production. MRI upgrades. I guess we only need one scanner. We got the scanner now, so that's good. We need 60 minerals and some other things. Everything will be researched in the morning. Okay, the scientist is getting frustrated. The refiner's getting a bit frustrated. Scientist's getting very frustrated is interesting, though. Command center is broken. Why is the command center broken? You know, when we had that right next to where we go, that was nice and convenient. Now where the heck's our base? Is it the... No, down even more. I just want to rip the whole base apart and make it easy again. Everything's in stupid places. I don't like this ambient occlusion and blurring that's going on. What happened? What happened? It got disgusting all of a sudden. 58 gigabytes to make the game look like this. What happened? There's a rebellion going on. Uh-oh. Speaking of the frustration and everything, it's the refiner and the technician. Well, that guy just fell through the floor. That's interesting.
Hey, hon. Got a minute for me?
I'm a coming.
Good day, friend.
What's going on?
Hey there. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah.
What happened with your hair?
About the branching thing? It's so confusing. Tell me about it.
I'm confused at what happened with your
Remember
hair.
I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one?
Yeah.
Well, I don't get it.
I don't
Why
get
is
it
exactly
either.
that we're created with different minds, like, different beverages or snacks, but then we all end up in the same packaging. It doesn't make much sense.
Well, tell me about the micro-rapidium in your hair that's making me see through universes. This didn't happen before. Technology just isn't there yet, I guess.
Huh. I guess the technology isn't quite there yet. Maybe recreating a body different than the original is just complicated. I mean, all the medical issues, the rate of cell aging, that kind of stuff. To be honest, I don't know shit about how this thing works. Well, would feel good to be compatible with my outside wrapping. Huh. I never looked at it that way.
Oh, you're outside wrapping
Honestly,
cage.
I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the
How
only
can you be
one
so
you'll ever
careless
have,
to
man.
put ambient occlusion
Why'd
on
you
and
let
make it look
become
like
so
this?
neglected?
Tell me, devs, what made you make it look like this all of a sudden? After it looks so fine now. All the pixels, every pixel verging into a new reality.
I guess I just had more important things to do. Studying, settling down, buying a house. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation. Which was? Well, for me, it all started when I moved abroad. After
Is this the after effects of that
I decided to stay
party?
there, and for a while, it was pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You can laugh, but I was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, and some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out.
Like, put back
I
whatever
bored
you
him at
changed.
first.
It looks
Then-
way better. It's
Kinda became a
oh,
fun
look
thing.
at the blurring as he
Friends,
moves. What
started
is
going out a
this?
lot, but
Ugh.
by that time,
I
the
hate
gym had
ambient
become an
seclusion. It
important
just
part of my
ruins the look
routine.
of things.
I drank less, slept better, and it just made me feel in control of my life, you know? I get you. Now that you've told me the whole story. Thanks. You know, maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me
Maybe if we
shake
could
off
get
all
back to
this
how you looked in the last stream,
anxiety. I'd
then it would be
probably
less
sleep better,
distracting.
feel more like me. Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some exercise equipment here?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a gym. I just don't have the
I could
stuff
try.
for it.
Really? Thanks, bro. I knew I could
Oh
confide
god,
in
the
you.
motion blur, ambient occlusion. Like, I'm sure it was switched off
Really
before and it
fascinating.
looked fine. But now I can't turn it off. Who thought that was a fantastic idea? No one likes motion blur. Oh, we have to make dumbbells as well. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We don't need... We just make one set. Don't even need the gym. We just need to have someone make some dumbbells. Okay, I mean, I think the minerals are more important for now. I can just make that thing. Yes, you want something, scientists? Also, you know, they grow the hair with the
What were you
rapidium, so why
arguing
can't they
about?
grow other things?
Nothing. He's just oversensitive and can't handle a little bit of constructive feedback. Tell me more, please. What's there to tell? He cowers behind the mask of a hero who sacrificed his chance to get a proper education to stay with his mother, and he tries to judge me for doing the opposite.
Can you argue quiet so that would just make...
I don't think he's
More
cowering behind
arguments.
anything. I think he's just as proud and judgmental as you. Pride without ambition is just arrogance. We're nothing alike. Are you sure? He gets shit done just like you, and he's a pain in the ass, also like you. Fair is fair. Maybe I underestimated him. See? Now go hug or something. Don't be ridiculous. Best I can do is give him the benefit of the doubt.
Best you could do is let me turn ambient occlusion off and make it look nice again. And not every pixel, the micro-rapidium that's everywhere.
Is there a problem? Yes, Jan, there's definitely a problem.
Yeah, you've got some
People are
major
fed up with how
dandruff
you're
problem
running
or
this
something.
mission. What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Are you blind?
Oh no, I can
Things gotta
see it.
change,
I can.
Or else.
I'm not blind.
Or else what? Or else the change will be you out of this goddamn base.
What you can do, throw us out of the airlock?
What exactly do you want me to improve? I'm still sleeping on the fucking floor. Are you gonna build that dorm or what?
I built the
I hear
dormitory?
you. I'll do what I can.
Excuse me?
What was that about?
I feel like I built him a dorm.
Just
They've all
another
got a
valuable
dorm. The seat
discussion
back
with
sleeping on the floor. Is it because I've got an extra
charming
altar if I ran out of
who
space?
wanted life and feels sorry for us pathetic losers. Details, please. Do I really need to go through that again? That asshole attacked me for using Mom as an excuse for not pursuing my ambitions. Seems to me he's the one looking for excuses. You're more alike than you think. Yeah, dude, I know. We share a face. It's more than that. You're both proud and stubborn. You feel like you have something to prove to each other, but you don't. Not with those sharp minds and tongues. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying you'll be friends, but you could try to find common ground. Fine. Maybe we'll bond over analyzing your shortcomings.
Research the filtering jelly. I mean, I've got that. They'll try to improve the rooms of the others. Don't let anybody die. They're not all sleeping on the floor. I gave them things. Research. Are they really going to make me force me to research personal cabins? 6 hours. Okay. So we're going to have to remove that for personal cabins. Just to stop them moaning. No one's dying that I'm aware of. Okay, it's always a new problem. Every single day it's a different problem. Okay, right. I think that's all of that sorted. Okay. Next thing. Right, so I'll just go to the workshop and make these dumbbells just to, you know, make life easier. I really don't like this blurry crash.
What's up?
I guess we've used the radiation filter and I should probably use them. Okay, miner's right at the bottom. I gone all the way down? Who knows? There's a million floors. And there he goes. Right, I'll speak to him after he's got out of the airlock. We must have passed each other. Are you still in? No. Too late. He's gone. Social rooms break. Everything's breaking. Hopefully you're on repair. You are on repair. That's fine. They're all gathering us some stuff. Right, I'm going to teleport out there. We need everything for the sun. Organics. There's some minerals that I can get and metals pretty quickly. If I go to those ones, I can grab those shallow things and they can continue to mine. I think that would really help with being able to do some things. You know, it boosts our having stuff ability. That's a climb. Okay. Filtering jelly has been researched. Okay. Let's research the ALKS conversion again. One day we'll get to keep it. Personal cabin should get researched by a reasonable amount of time. Okay, we've got 79 metal things, so maybe I can produce a hook. How much filtering jelly do we actually need to make? Like, it says 0. I guess now that we've got the stuff, it's a thing to produce. Of course it is. Right, okay. Assignments. We're okay for organics. So minerals and metals, they stay on those. He can produce the thing. Then I'll go get some more things. Hello. Metals. Empty. The shallow minerals up here empty? Hopefully not. One optional task. Okay. Now, you know, we've not made the best use of the day, but we've done something. Okay. Production. We're going to add filtering jelly. That's nice and done. Kitchen. Got 9 meals. We've got 20 things in the food, so we're still good for foods. Well, 19, but you know, all good. Assignments. Nobody's assigned in the kitchen. So We might need to assign someone to the kitchen at some point. Okay, that's empty. So drop down, drop down, drop down. Or I can go to the shallow organics. I might as well get those organics. I know that this isn't the most efficient use of time, but it's something to do. Right. And then no one's been mining organics, so it's good to get the extra organics. Gather them. Okay, that's all that empty. Then I guess I might as well go to the organics and, you know, work it for the remainder of the day. Because the day's almost done anyway. Okay. I mean, been maxing the use of the day. Getting a bit of extra use that. I don't like that it doesn't put us straight inside the building. Sometimes. Hey, scientists, you've got nothing to say. What do you do? Just waiting for me by the door? Concerns? You can have an argument.
Because of something we did. It was just cheap. The sooner we get over.
He's singing while saying, "What if she died?"
How can you be so insensitive?
Very interesting. Ha 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 ha. What if she died? He'll never know that I'm talking about the sheep whilst singing and humming this. It's a very useful skill to hum at the same time as that.
I have something for you. The exercise equipment you asked for.
But we're also building a gym at some point.
Awesome, man. I knew I could rely on you. Can't wait to try these babies out.
At some point. Okay. Minor. Down one and across. What are you doing in here? You sleeping on the floor? Oh, I wonder if it's because the dormitories are broken or something.
I'd like to talk to you about that filtering.
Maybe that's why they're all sleeping on the floor.
Okay.
Well, in which case, it's the repairman that's not doing his job. I mean, I've already made them. They're just getting built in the refinery
I'm glad you came
now.
with the idea. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going through with it. Really? I was sure you were gonna say I'm being.
It's interesting that we said the same thing to him twice. That a glitch to keep improving his moods? Okay, production. We've got filtering jelly. It's just, you know, a little while away. The MRI upgrades is soon. Okay, craft an MRI scanner. Alter Rebellion, 5 days. That's fine. You know, let's build a dormitory. Do they need the literal personal dorms? Is that what they need? Or is it just because I don't know if it's I've got too many people and not enough space or what's going on? We're crafting the jelly. We're researching. We just need to build the gamers then. Build that. And then craft the MRI scanner. And also place the gravity scanner. But now we've got the axe. Okay, now that we've got the axe, we can go scan the upgrade through the large climb. And then we could potentially go look for where to place the scanner and then actually make some progress. We've got someone in the kitchen. Okay, how are we doing for things? Metals. Botanists. Production. I mean, he can finish making the production jelly and then he can go in the kitchen. I think that'll be fine. Research. Okay, so 3 hours for the personal cabin. Then we can build that and then no one will complain about that. Then we're all good. Okay. I think we're catching up with things. Like, there's 4 of them, and I'm sure there's 4 spaces on the floor in the dormitory. I know, on the floor, but yeah, you know, they were fine with it before. Okay. Dormitory. Look, there's literally a dormitory. I don't know what they're complaining about. Dormitory. You must not have slept in the dormitory.
Hey, on.
Fine now. You in here? You all gone to the kitchen? That's the botanist. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 beds. I'm calling shenanigans that he doesn't want to sleep in the beds. There's enough beds for you all.
Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah, I wanted to thank you for getting me that exercise equipment again. You have no idea how it helped me to stay sane in here. But I was thinking, what if we built something?
A gym? Yeah, I'm working towards it.
Yeah. I was hoping
I did
to upgrade
research
the
it.
social room so we could entertain ourselves more. That's also a good idea, but I was gonna suggest something a little different, better.
We're just struggling for
A
resources.
whole new module where we could work out. Spend our free time in a healthy way, instead of playing beer pong or watching TV.
I mean, yes. Where's the yes option? There's no space. We're limited on resources.
Okay.
I'll build that
Not saying
gym
no.
at some point.
But you're not saying yes? I guess I'm saying maybe then.
I've been trying to get it done for a while.
Glass half full. I can work very well with a maybe. Thanks.
I've been trying to get around to building that gym at some point. Okay. Command center. Can we fix it? Can we not customize? Low, exit out. Can we expand? Okay, it needs 120 metal and 100 mineral. So we could, if we get enough, and that just gives us 1 extra space around the circle. I clicked B 10 years ago and it's not recognising, so I'm going to mash it until it works. We can build the gamer's den. That's only 30 and 20. 70 minerals. And 70 metal. I mean, they'll get that back. Is there anything else that we're particularly needing? I could build the extra dormitory, but I feel that I'd rather have the extra beds. Okay, so this'll fit nicely there. Next to the greenhouse. Eventually. Okay, good games then. That's one of the things that they wanted. We need to expand for the tank capacity to be able to even move now, so we need to literally expand. But that's fine. Okay, everything else can be done. Task completed. I don't know who particularly wanted that task done, but people are happy. I'll one day not get lost around this place. Okay, so we're going to leave out the thing. We're going to track the interval and we're going to go up the high climb because now we've got a thing that can climb it. I don't like that the shield wall steals our anomaly charge. That's not nice. That's not very nice at all. Okay. There's going to be a magnetic storm or something, so we should be prepared for that. Is there a thing there that I haven't grabbed? I've grabbed it. Okay, perfect. That's the enriched metals deposit. Did I run straight past the question mark thing? It is. Okay. I guess, considering I already popped it, it stayed popped. That's nice, at least. Okay, so it goes up here. Now that we have a thing, which can climb high, I can just shoot straight up here. Hopefully, not straight into the arms.
I take care of this now.
Yes, go to the kitchen. Someone needs to do some cooking. Okay, so that comes over here. That it? Wasn't this one chasing us before? Okay, I think I need to craft some battery. No, don't mind the minerals. I was picking up the thing. Ow. This is fine. This is fine. I blame that on the nonsense that just happened there. Shenanigans.
Want me to go there, Chief?
Sure, go to the minerals outpost.
Hey, man. Want me to lend a hand with this?
Yes. I don't know why the other guy just stopped there to go to the minerals. I guess we needed minerals more or something. Or I'm going to use my initiative. Have we got a qubit chip? Hang on. Like, there's a 1 there. No, I guess the 1's flashing because we don't have it. It's cooking, which is good. Okay. So that was the one that was chasing us in the door, I think. So this goes over here. From above is dirty. From above is very dirty. Okay. Radiation. We really need this thing. I was keeping an eye out as well. I was like, I'm sure another one's going to come at me. And it came from above. Okay. All we need is... Damn it. Not to die. Is my shield actually recharged? Like, I don't know, we took a hit there and it doesn't seem like it necessarily hurt us. It does suck that we don't get the alk. There it is. Okay. Let's go. Okay, planetary samples for research. Now, research. What do we want most of all? These things aren't that important. The economy, right? The ALKS conversion is free. Enriched metals, outposts, like advanced outposts are not that useful. It does lead to automatic outposts if I do the advanced metals one. But then again, that needs another planetary sample, so that wouldn't be useful. I think the large storage is what we most want. 4 times wider than a small storage. Okay, so it's going to be as tall as a small storage and 4 wide, and its mass is 140. It can hold 700. This one holds 300s. Okay, so it's double the size of a medium one, because it's higher. But it holds 100 extra. Its mass is 140 rather than 65, so 2 of these would be 130 mass, but only hold 600. This is 140 mass, but holds 700. So it's a bit more mass, but it saves space, and I think the space is maybe the most important. Right? Okay, so we've got that, so we're going to use that for large storage. Shallow rapidium, shallow metals. I mean, I can get some metals and rapidiums. The structure's volume is 252. We're never getting the structures back because the amount of stuff that we end up mining, it just sort of defeats the purpose. Minerals deep deposit, but it's bound to energy gate. Disturbing. Okay. I mean, we're out of battery power anyway. I can always craft an extra charge if I need it. If I can build an actual thing out here, then, you know, we can teleport through that wall. Personal cabin, research finished, let's go. Okay, so we can do that when we get back. Large storage. Module shields might be okay. But again, it uses the thing. We're not getting enough things. Maybe there'll be more planetary samples around. I'm probably not even scanning where the thing is. I think it's down there. There's anomalies down there. One right at the landing spot. That's fine. Not chasing me. A multi-core anomaly? Kidding me? It had a second core all of a sudden. That's real dirty. Okay. This is radioactive down here though. Oh my god, how many anomalies are down here? One to get up. This is not going so well. It's also very... Oh my god, it's very radioactive down here, actually. We need to go. Look how radiated we are. That might have something to do with how many times we got hit by things, but... Time to dip! It's the shields on. You know, invest in shields. So I don't know. Like, I've got a shield recharger. Did I use it? Okay, maybe I needed to use that. That might be part of where we went wrong. Crafting it is not the same as having it equipped, I guess. Now we know, after being highly irradiated. Now we know. Okay, this rubidium is surely safe to mine, right? I mean, I might as well get it because it's near the end of the day. Okay, now we can make alks to metals. Alks to organics. Then I guess alks to metals as well. Might as well make them infinite. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but whatever. Okay, greenhouse. We need someone to start planting food. We've got plenty of stuff growing. Workshop, right. Nothing cute in the workshop. You can go to that then. I don't know why you're still sitting in the workshop if there's nothing for you to make. We need 100 minerals before we can even do anything. But you're researching, you're off shifts. You're both mining in the minerals and the refiners. Honestly, him swapping to the minerals was probably the smartest thing because this looks very different in the dark. Because he's maybe more efficient and we probably did need a few more of them, so that was probably him being smart. Swapping them round. Okay. We got very irradiated there. Very crispy. Sure, it's fine. Okay, no one needs to say anything. Is the floor with the command center? It is. Someone needs to do some repairs. Okay, right. Builds. We can build personal cabin. For someone that's complaining they've got nowhere to sleep, they can sleep at the storage. Okay, so now there should be hopefully enough, because there's 4 in there, there's a 5th bed there, there's our bed. That's enough for 6 people, which is way more than we could possibly need. We haven't got stuff for the big storage yet, but the gym, I know this literally takes away from our 100 score that we were going for, but if I replace the airlock, surely the airlock can connect to that. Okay, good. Smart. Then we've got room for maybe... Right, so we've got 2 medium storage here. That will become 1 big storage, but the stupid thing is it's going to go... You can't do that, because if you do that, it destroys all of the resources in it. You can't just delete them and then place the large storage. No, and you can't overwrite them with just the large storage. You have to find ways to juggle them before they become large storage. So that's a hassle for another day. Okay. We can also then go look to place the gravity scanner. Where? That one. Fighters checking out the gym. Nice. Okay, right. So they'll all have fun with that and then check it out the next day. We built a bedroom for someone. They're going to complain, oh, this guy's got a personal bedroom. Why can't we all have one? And then, you know... Okay, install the filtering jelly in the kitchen. Speak to the mic. You... Hello? Like, why is the other guy not using dormitory like everyone else?
I'd like to talk to you about that
Is it just
filtering
that
system you mentioned
Snoopy?
earlier.
Okay. You didn't change your mind, did you?
No, I'm literally about to install it right now.
No. Well, I'm glad you came to me with the idea.
And we're
Just wanted to
farming
let you know that I'm going
infinite
through with it.
calming
Really?
off him every single day.
I was sure you were gonna say I'm being
I've built the filtering
paranoid
system and I'm
or
going to put it in the
something.
kitchen right now. No, there's definitely something causing us to see weird pixels everywhere. It's either the micro-rapidium or it's ambient occlusion. Oh, but how do I install it? Install the filtering jelly. I'd like to. Am I missing something? It's not on the production queue, and like I clicked the button to install it. It installed.
What's up?
Wait for the miner to try the filtered water. He's going to complain it's very jellyish, isn't he? Highly jellified. Okay, research. Anomaly shield +1. That might be good because we're getting hit by a lot of things. It uses 2 things we don't have. Okay. Every other path down here needs a thing. Efficient foods is the only other thing after that we can do other than the exploration ones. Okay, right. Mission today is...
I'm trying to think of any signs.
It's
that
not
she
even
was ill.
using the exercise
Not
equipment.
really
It's just...
in the mood to play detective right now.
He could at least hold the dumbbells whilst he's doing that.
Tell me if you remember anything suspicious.
Anything suspicious? What's going on here? You citing some sort of rebellion? Like, he doesn't need a gym to do that. Also, what's that marking on the floor? Are they doing long jumps? See how far you can dive forwards? Okay. I'm not waiting for the guy to taste the water. Oh. Okay, we've got a high climb over here. And then there's this thing up here. Somehow we get up there, probably from these climbs up here. I'm gonna start here. Go down. Maybe this climb over here. We'll explore. It's exploration day. Why does my suit battery not start fully charged? We are very irradiated. But we definitely don't want to hang about in the radiation. We definitely don't want to run into an anomaly. That would be probably the worst thing that we could do. Okay, I'm going to skip the high climb for a normal climb. Which I'm very suspicious that I didn't make or do. Did I mistake it for a high climb or something? Like, it looks like a high climb. 3. Okay, it's a 3 charge climb. It is a high climb. We definitely need to be careful. Can't be running into radioactive anomalies. I know there's no beeping, but they can sneak up out of nowhere. If anything, we can always make a teleport terminal. There's some stuff. But I climb. Body swap. The witch performs a body swap on 2 guys to teach them a lesson.
Nice. I don't know that movie.
Class photo. Group photo taken in my junior year at uni. Had no idea back then that I would marry the girl standing in the front row. And that we would get divorced a few years later. I really don't know why I took it. I guess part of me likes to remember those sweet, naive moments when we thought the marriage could work. It's a group photo of everyone we went to uni with.
I was missing that.
Not you and just her, but I'm guessing the botanist would like it, or whoever is the one that is lamenting not having the wife. Okay, so this is going to lead to probably both of these, maybe? Beeping. And when they chase you down. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't want to pick up the Alks I was next to. I definitely wanted to teleport next to the deposit that I had no clue was there. For certain. Okay, that's our ship. This is waiting to ambush me the instant that I get up there. Okay, routes of minerals. What is everyone assigned to? Okay, so base maintenance definitely needs to be done. Technician, you're going on that. Nobody cooking anything in the kitchen. Base maintenance. Metals and minerals. I'm okay with that. Okay. That leads down to a high climb from there. Okay, so we could get back up here easy. 2 high climbs, that's 6 points, and then I guess this is another high climb. Really? Okay, I guess it's after the next thing. I was going to say, it really doesn't look that high of a climb. This one's... Why is he not locking onto it? Oh my god. It's... I'm playing ball. Got it. I nearly fell off the mountain. No! Craft it! It's fine. He says. Okay, well now I know if I want to use that we need to reinstall it. Let's hope that this one doesn't come chase us down. Otherwise we're dead. That one was nice and easy. As if the other one started chasing us from behind. That was kind of nuisance. Okay, high climb. Dangers. Oh, there's a danger there. This is gonna suck. Travel pylon. No, travel pylon. Okay. I guess I could have put one of these behind a wall. Ooh, come on, let's go. That should hopefully connect to both of them, and then we've got a travel point there. And then that saves us a little hassle and gets us there with, you know, a reasonable amount of battery to get up there, try and get that thing. Okay, so that one connects to something else entirely. Up here. Okay, so there's a high climb over here that we have to get to that one. It's ridiculous. And again, I could have put a teleporter on that side and that would have solved that issue. Maybe next time I build a teleporter. Okay. Now that we've got that sorted, I can build this because we've got enough stuff for it. And I will put the thing in there. Okay, charging station. Recharge. It takes some time, but it's maybe worth it. Assignments. Okay, scientists researching. No scheduled repairs. Well, you can then go work in that. Greenhouse is building things, and then they're getting resources. Okay, we've got a shield now. So if it hits me, we're shielded. It's a expander. Not a chaser. Okay, 2 cores. But we need to get the next core. Too slow. I need to run for it. Like, it really did look like it was a chaser, though.
This looks like a good spot to use the gravity sensor.
Yes. Build a gravity sensor. Okay. And we probably need to rebuild another gravity sensor. That's fine. Okay, we did!
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Large storage finished. Let's go. Okay, so we can also get that done. Then I guess we should make efficient foods for the time being so we can get some extra stuff. Okay. Progress was made. Progress was made. I'll leave that teleporter there. There's a chance that we need to, you know, be up here for some other reason. He's getting those, that's getting those. Then we'll climb that one. Like, we don't really need other duplicates of the same minerals and things. What we mostly need is the rapidium. There's like AC things there, and then there's the time distortion one there. Which... Other than that, you know, I think an automated thing might be the best. Okay, where are you? Scientists, you're down 3. Does technician want us? No. He's building stuff for us. Yes?
So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor? Yes, fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered. Do you think it's connected to the integral? Looks like everything's connected here. I told you that gravity distortions have been observed on previous missions, but the scale of this one, it's unprecedented.
Well, yeah, the other missions
And
didn't have
it's
rapidium, did
making me
they?
wonder, About what? You see, logically, objects on the proximity plane shouldn't have a mass in our reality. So how could they have such a strong impact on our gravity? It could lead to some extremely revolutionary hypotheses. It's so annoying that I can't devote more time to this problem.
Well, I mean, if he wants to sit in one of the time bubbles, he can think about it infinitely in a sped up way whilst we sit and do nothing. You know what? Why doesn't he go into one of those time bubbles to do his research? Because then he could infinitely research. He would age at a far more rapid pace than us, but he'd finish his research in seconds.
So, how do we proceed? Well,
Time slows down for him
we have
whilst
no
he's
other
in
way
there,
but
so he
to
can do his research
exploit
at a
this
sped up rate.
extraordinary phenomenon. Are you serious? How am I supposed to use the illuminator on that? No, the illuminator won't help us here. We'll need to create a counterforce that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong. That sounds complicated. Can't we simply bypass it? Blow a hole in the canyon wall or something? No, we can't. The horizontal span of the force field extends way beyond our measurements. We don't have the time to look for a way around it. So I'd strongly recommend you let me research my solution.
Yeah, well, that wasn't one of the options, was it? To trust you and let you do it. Botanist is down almost at the bottom. Hi, do you want to speak to me? Oh, the photo, of course.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
He's got very
Look at that
pink
photo.
things and a blurry
I'm
overall.
surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I guess I hoped this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on
There
Lena.
it goes.
Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift.
You know, it'd be a real lovely gift. Ambient occlusion being turned off so that this micro-rapidium doesn't exist in every cell of everything. He hasn't tried the water yet. He hasn't... Like, wait for the miner to try the filtered water. Well, how long is it going to take for him to have a drink? Okay. We need 150 metal and 40 for that. Interesting. Okay, that gives us 60 and 10 and decreases storage by 300. 60, so 90 and 27. Which wouldn't be enough. Trying to think, because I'm sure we could probably dismantle. I mean, decreases our storage by 300, but what is our storage? Okay, 1,500. So, I take 600 away, we're at 900, which is given us space. Nice. And then I can build one. Without losing space. It uses space though. How much space does it use though? Because I didn't pay attention. Okay, I mean... 900 of 900. Let's hope. That's a problem. 3 short in each, and we have no space for anything. So I have to rebuild the medium storage. 830. Did we lose stuff there, or did we gain stuff? I don't know. Okay. Either way, I can't dismantle that one to create space to create the large one because the amount of stuff that it uses. Okay, we've got 95 and 158, but okay. We've still got daytime. People are still doing things. We don't need to worry too much. Okay, research. We're probably allowing the scientists to research stuff for the mission, right? So the efficient food will have to wait because neutralization towers are probably going to be important. The anomaly shield +1, we can leave that. Go in. Okay. Shallow minerals. Right, so we want to come over here. It's interesting that this shallow metals still shows, even though it tells me that it's empty. Now, the irony is, I probably don't have the battery to do anything. Like, empty deposit. So why does that one show on the map where none of the others do? High climb uses 3 metals, which I'm not going to have space for. So, I mean, even attempting the climb today, I feel would just be a waste of time. So I think we should just gather organics for the remainder of the day. Refiners checking out the gym. That's fine. Okay. Then we'll make a start to the climbing the next day, I think. How is it that some teleport you and some don't?
Cheers, man. To a fresh start.
Oh, I guess I missed that conversation. There's a big old exclamation point on this. Well, they're off to a fresh start. That's good. I don't know what the big old exclamation point is. Nothing there. Everyone's fine. Everything's fine. They're going to the gamer's den together. Okay. You know, it's great that I don't know where anything is anymore. The social room is down 3 floors. The exclamation point in here, should I done something in here? Okay, the refiner wants to speak to me.
So how's the workout going? You happy with your barbells?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for making the effort.
You feeling all right?
Honestly, my body feels great. I feel much
But not
stronger
your hair.
already. But,
But what?
but it's not okay. I'm not okay. I think I was deceiving myself. I did feel incompatible, but it wasn't because my body was incomplete. It was because my soul was missing something. Or someone, to be more precise. Someone I loved. Ben.
Dan.
Yeah?
He
So
died,
really
though.
so
So
surprising for you?
Actually, not that much.
Of course not. You remember our
he would have been
basketball
angry if we said
team
yes. So
captain?
Yeah, I do. But, you know, I always thought that was just for laughs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for laughs. What about your cousin's boyfriend in the summer of... Okay, yeah, you win. I always thought of it as a phase. You know, experimenting with different stuff. Well, I thought that about my experiments with girls. But it wasn't a phase. It felt right for you. You just never met the right guy. Yeah. I guess I met the right woman instead. And I met Ben, which means in our case, it wasn't really about looking for a woman or a man, just finding the right person. So, tell me more about Ben. Well, after Mom died, I decided to stay abroad, quit college. I joined this community of warehouse workers and got into activism.
Starting a rebellion.
Ben was in our group, a geology student, but he was different. Never took things too seriously. Everybody liked him. He had me the moment he smiled at me. What happened then? Our protest didn't bring results, so we intensified our actions. Police interventions escalated. Before we knew it, we were entangled in a full-scale war between the workers and the corporations. I was all into it. I even felt like the people might want me as a leader. But Ben, he started having doubts. He detested violence. He wanted us to try and change the corporation by working with it instead of fighting it. Sounds like your Ben was a truly idealistic soul. You got that right. At first, I mistook it for cowardice, but as the riots got more and more violent,
But he still died to the
I began
riot.
to see he
So-
was actually brave to go against the tide like that. So, when Ben suggested we just pack our things and get away from it all, you went with him. Yeah, I did. And I never regretted that decision. So, you missed this guy. We became inseparable. He talked me into taking up a job in an offshore oil rig. And one day, when we were on shore leave, Ben started talking about rapidium and space mining missions. He was so excited about it. Wanted us to enroll there and then. And did you? We both did. And then we got totally wasted, which was a bad idea because that was our last day off. So the next day, our transport arrives and Ben gets on it without me. I'm just too damn hungover. So I stay behind, miss my shift, make calls to tell them I'll get on the next transport. But I never do. Because that day, there's a major gas leak on the rig. The whole thing blows up, killing a dozen people. Including Ben.
And I'm sure it wasn't
After that, I
sabotaged
just
by
kept
the
blaming
riots or
myself for
anything.
not being there with him. I kept turning it over and over in my head, wondering if I could have done something. I'm so sorry, man. Well, that's the twisted thing. I appreciate your empathy, but you don't have to be sorry. I don't? No. Because it's not what really happened, right?
Except it probably is,
At
because
first,
the guy
I
would have
was too
still
confused
signed
to
up to
think
do
about it,
that and
I
still
guess I
been there
tried
on
to
that
keep
shift
Ben
and then
that
still
whole
got blown
story at
up.
arm's length. It was depressing enough to realize who I was, or what I was. Ripple on the water of someone else's life. And I don't like being depressed, you know that. Yeah. But doing more and more of those bench presses, I just couldn't avoid thinking that if my real life path was different and I, meaning you, never even met Ben, then that means there's a possibility he might still be alive, if he exists at all.
No, he would have still
The
made
more
the
I think
decision to
about it,
sign up for the thing that
certain
got
I
him
am
blown
that I
up
just
and still get blown up.
I want to know what the real reality looks like. Does that make any sense to you? Okay, tell you what. Why don't we try and find out more about him when we get back? If we get back. If you get back. Not much chance for me to make it. We both know that. No, Jan. You don't get it. I need to
Well, the
know
options
now.
were no, which he would have hated, or, you know, if we phone back. So what was
So
the good option
amazing to
there?
discover a different, better ending to my story. Oh, come on. Can't you use your contact with Earth to ask around? And what would I say? I know there's rapidium to mine and the sun's chasing us, but hey, you don't happen to know anything about it, Ben? Well, yeah, everything sounds ridiculous if you don't put your heart in it. I'm just asking you to take me seriously, buddy. Think you can do that? Okay. No promises, but I can try. Thanks, man. Seriously, I know it's a lot. Need to narrow down the search a bit, though. Sure. The name's Ben Harris. Actually, his full name's Benjamin, but he never liked it. The Ben I knew anyway. So I was thinking, since my Ben was so hyped up about going on a dolly mission, if he exists, there's a solid chance he applied in this reality too.
Which means he got
Which means
blown
he's
up
gotta
still.
be an Ally Corps database of candidates. Okay. Let's find out if you really know him that well.
If he got signed up, he would have still got blown up in the very same explosion, because he would have still been on the same path to do the exact same thing. So, do you think that this is kind of futile? Okay, we've got 111 metal and 45 minerals. Not enough for the 150 expansion, so we'll wait. Okay, so a movie. Do they still take 3 hours? Okay, people who finish your sentences, the history of the universal bodies. People who always finish your sentence. Let's watch that one. Sure, it won't take 3 hours, right?
Nothing like a movie night, right?
Chris and Jack.
Hey man,
Oh
let's
my
take it.
god, it looks
You
so
realize how
terrible with
we
ambient
finish each other's
occlusion.
sentences? Yeah, we have lived together for way too long. Right.
Like,
Probably
the
have
last
some
movie, you could see people's faces because it didn't have the motion blur ambient occlusion. But now that there's no option to turn it off,
Specifically,
it looks
why?
real
I don't know.
trash.
Like, where do you think that compulsion comes from? Not sure, because it's certainly not like a endearing quality. No.
Yeah,
I feel
no.
like we wanna
It's
just
the
show-
blurring
we're
when
like
people
engaged
move.
listeners, right? And we're
That would be fantastic to turn off, wouldn't it?
a little bit impatient, right? We're kind of like insufferable.
Pass me another
know-it-alls,
beer,
so
please.
we can't handle
The idea
Yeah.
is good unresolved.
melody, right? And in a way, does sort of make us really annoying, right? Well, like we could totally stop if we wanted to. Obviously, we just have to face
our fears and just never
finish
this
current.
ongoing.
Oh, that awkward burp.
Oh, guys.
But they still finished the sentence. They just
yeah,
couldn't
sure.
resist,
Stop?
could they?
I don't know. Sure doesn't seem like it, but like I have total autonomy over my own thoughts, right? And I certainly can't be read
Like a book.
It's like my mind tells me to just stay quiet, for sure. But like then somehow the instinct to finish a sentence kicks in as if it's totally out of my control, right? And I'm like stuck in some kind of sentence vortex.
Hang on, quick. We need to both say the most like random
Thing we can think of.
that we would never otherwise
Say.
Right.
Tomato.
My foot has an
Area code all its own. That's
in a Peruvian rug shop.
located entirely within
That's
the International
ridiculously
Space PlayStation, and it's a.
Pluvia Stafama Stage Wells.
Those
Those were all the things
I was going to say.
in the fake word at the end. What is happening? Oh my god. Wait, maybe the reason we keep
Finishing each other's
is
sentences.
because they're not.
Each other's sentences.
Maybe we're actually
Only
one person.
Oh no.
God! Oh! No, we're just really
Good
annoying.
one.
Right? Yeah.
With the ambient occlusion motion blur, you know, they could blur into one person. It's 1 AM. This is so stupid. Like, you know, it was 10, barely 10. They could have easily not. Yeah, just stay in the beds. That'll help you not be tired. Stay in the infirmary bed. It's interesting that day 43 still keeps going. Okay, is he going to have less energy or something the next day? Just because I chose to watch a movie. Like, why are they all 3 hours long as well? Movies have different lengths. Okay, you woke up at 9 AM. That's perfectly fine.
All done.
Magnetic
Take
storm
care of
2.
this now.
Yes. At least he's telling me that he finished the job. Hey, the alters are testing the filtering jelly in the kitchen.
And how is it? Does it taste safe enough? Tastes the same, but I'm calmer anyway.
Well, I don't know. The micro-rapidium is definitely having an effect on you all. Be cooking the meal psychically? That's clever. Whilst having a group discussion there, the dormitories definitely need repairing. So, you know, whilst you say that there's no maintenance to do, I feel that's not true. So you can go do that. You know, you've made a meal, you tested the water, fix the dormitory, otherwise you're all going to moan that there's nowhere to sleep. Going to be filled with gases. Okay. I hate that it keeps rotating my map. I just want it to rotate this way. You mine the minerals. And then we've got the metals being collected as well. I will zoom up the high climb, which is up there. I'm not going to waste a bit to climb up that little ledge there that I can just walk around. This is the high climb that we need to go up. And then hopefully there won't be anything. So we've got a shield, which is good. No immediate anomalies. We go slow because of expanding anomalies, but can come out of nowhere, it seems. Okay, there's no beeping. Okay, but is it just radiation on the floor? No, there's anomaly. Chasing anomaly. Using up all my stuff. Okay. So beeping. This is just rapidium, maybe.
Our surface
rapidium
exploration
deposit?
vehicle. So this is where you landed.
Okay, so that's going to go up here and then over the top and then over to here.
Damn, you look busted. Shame. Could have made good use of you.
I mean, we could repair it, right? We can build anything. I don't see why we can't just repair it. It might also drive better than our big wheel. Mind wipe. Dave knows too much. A secret agent has to make sure he forgets about his alien abduction.
Awesome. Another movie.
Another movie to waste 3 hours of the day on. Okay, so there's a way down there, but I think we want to go up. I mean, there's a high climb, which is interesting. That might lead to it, though. What is this? Is this a... No, it's just rapidium. Not an interval. Because that would have been good for another research thing. How are we doing on the research anyway? Have I... Got a spot. No, 7 minutes till a spot. We've got a rapidium deposit up here, though, and it's not in the middle of a radiation or a time anomaly. So that's good. What are the odds that it's right there? 0. And it seems to be maybe in this corner. There it is. Okay, right, so let's build the mining outposts, and we can get some rapidium on the go. And we get some pylons, and that also lets us teleport to up here, which is probably most handy of all. That really is as close as you can get. The groaning over there is interesting. Okay, so. I don't think up there's good, so I think we go to here, to here, to here, maybe. There is this hub pylon. I don't know, maybe, like, how high do they go? I might be able to get it to go over here. But before we do that, I might retrieve this if drilling through here becomes worth it. So, drill. Okay, let's craft a drill. Again, who needs to use the proper things when we can just craft it on the go? Okay. This seems ominous, but, you know, a nice ledge over here. Is that any better? Just higher, isn't it? But over here... maybe. Okay, if I build a pylon over here... I mean, that connects, but it doesn't necessarily connect down there. So I could just move one over here, and then I can see ledges. But is it worth doing? Jump down. Plenty of time in the day. Make sure that we're nice and safe over here. Okay. If I build a pylon here, that one can reach to that. I don't think there's any two ways about it, though. I think we're going to need to... Okay, that can't because of this. So there's no way that we can get a pylon to do anything there. I think we have no choice. I'm just going to have to... just see through that? I don't know. Hang on, has that connected? That one on the ledge over there has connected, but... This can't go through there. No, retrieve the pylon. It's no good. Okay. This pylon also no good. Stuck. I might just have to go for a longer range pylon. Okay. Says it's got 150 miles there, but does it connect to the other ends better? Or is that a waste? And this is completely pointless here, I think. Unless I bring it all the way over here as well. This is a time-space continuum one. I'm not yet. We're going to have to go through it. No two ways about it. Right. Or is it just a wall? It's just an energy gate. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Energy gates. Craft a battery. Hello? Did we not craft a battery? Did I waste it? Was I still inside the thing? Okay, I think I've crafted an extra battery by accident. This is fine. Okay. I'm gonna put a travel pylon. Can the travel pylon not... Okay, I guess the travel pylon can't be through a wall. Okay. Fine. I see that there's a thing over there. This one is a 1 energy climb. This one is nothing, but there's an anomaly. It leads round to that, but I think we want to go up the 1 energy climb. Okay. But now, this sees over the ledge. Pylon 47, 37. Okay, if I build a pylon hub. Yes, okay, a pylon hub. But we don't have the storage capacity for it. Because we need 3 to do it. Okay. Production. Radiation filter. I need to put someone on production. MRO upgrade, we can't afford it. Okay. Ace maintenance, no scheduled repairs. We'll get on the production then. Nothing queued. Get in the kitchen. Okay. Skipping rope and university hoodie. I believe for fascination in BJJ, I believe it would quickly help me bulk up, but of course I had to quickly abandon it. Stumbled upon the skipping rope, I can then put it in the bag just in case it felt like exercising. Well, now we've got dumbbells and all sorts. And a hooded sweatshirt from university. Feeling proud wearing it for the first time. Belong to an elite group, of course. A reminder of me leaving that group as well as at least it's warm and comfy.
Yes. I was missing that.
The annoying thing is, I just need the super pylon. But it's better that I at least put a normal pylon here. Because I can swap the bottom one for a super pylon later that we'll see up here. And that solves that problem. Okay, drill! I mean, a drill's easy enough to craft. And then we don't go through the other anomaly thing, we just drill past it. So, creative solutions. We don't necessarily need the super pylon up here. We just needed to have it somewhere. Now we've skipped the time anomaly by going around it. Okay, production. We don't need to produce another thing, so I think we've got enough things for the thing. Shield recharge. Is it telling me that I'm out, or do I need to fully recharge suits anomaly shield? I mean, put one on the queue. Why not? Kitchen, we've got 10 meals. Greenhouse, we've got 20 uphold. Refinery, we've got alks to refine. I mean, I guess I could put the guy to the refinery. Damn refiner. Yeah, go to the refinery. Refine these things. You'll be better at it. It'll get both of the things that we need then. Okay. Somewhere around here. There's the weird there. I think. Are we at the place? Or did we only need to put it in one of the two spots? Did I not need to go to the other one? Maybe I didn't need to come up here. Well, we made it to the other place where we could potentially do the thing. I guess this is just if you... Maybe we need to place a thing each side to finish it off later. That'll be explored anyway. Not realising that we no longer needed to come up here. Everyone needs to speak to us for some reason. Research neutralization towers. Okay. That leads into the anomaly, that leads into the anomaly, it all leads into the time-space continuum anomaly, if I can navigate. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just around the back. I mean, I see the time-space continuum anomaly. Don't want to go in it, but I can see it. Okay, yeah, so they all connect there. That's just the time-space continuum anomaly. We haven't made a teleporter this site, but do I really need a teleporter anymore? And what else is there even for us here? Not like there's any resources. There's the stupid thing, but that at least will let us connect the outposts once I replace one of these with the travel hub, which if I go to that hub pylon, we can literally solve that problem. Solve that problem completely, because it'll give us pylons back. By just grabbing that one. This pylon has no purpose. Take it back. Time of day is running out. The other one up there, I think, has a purpose because it connects to the rapidium. The magnetic storm is coming, but I think we've got an okay supply of things. So we're not too bad for that. Down. Okay. Got 126 organics. Maybe what I might want to do is that the next day put in him on the organics. Just so that we've got plenty of organics. You know, I think we're okay with doing that. And then we will make it through that okay. And then with the day going to a special thing, I think what we want to do is maybe have an extra 2 radiation filters and an extra 2 repair kits. Then we've got plenty of stuff for that. I'm going to retrieve this pylon because that will give us a lot of pylons back. That just metal standing there. There we go. And then I'll try and put a hub pylon down here where it will see up there so that we can access the rapidium anytime. That should solve that problem. Okay, now where down here it sees, nobody knows. Right. Pylon hub. Okay. Honestly, that one can go there. This I can retrieve. It solves that. And honestly, I probably don't even need that one then at that point. And then, do I have any mining outposts? I don't. But, you know, that's all connected. Do we even need whatever this is? Even is it? It's enriched deposit. Once we get automated miners, that's fine. We can replace that. And honestly, I don't think we do need this pylon, because I think that that extended pylon now solves that problem. So that will connect to that anyway. That we can teleport up to the rapidium if we need it now. The chance that we don't need to do that. And also I can then maybe connect to something up here to connect to these ones. That's a rapidium deposit as well, but you know, one deposit's enough. We only have so many people. We don't need infinite space. Everyone needs to say something. But I think we're okay. Storage. We've got enough metal. Did I misread it? Did it say 158 briefly and then... I don't know, maybe I misread the thing next to it. For the large storage! We don't have enough for the large storage. We absolutely do not have enough for the large storage.
Still thinking about that sheep?
Still thinking about that sheep.
I found something interesting outside. An exploration vehicle. Landed quite a distance from where the base was dropped.
Ah. Huh. No kidding. A buggy?
That looked more like a truck.
More like a truck. But it's busted.
Oh, damn. I bet it's one of those turret vehicles. Did you know they were radiation proof and you can stay out in them for days?
Is there any chance you could do something to get it up and running?
Up and running? It took a mighty uncontrolled fall from what you're saying. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
I guess I'm speaking to everyone about the turd truck. Maybe someone will know something to be able to do something with it. You want to make a phone call, don't you?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way. On my old skipping rope. So you did want to get back in shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not in a heat
Thought
wave.
that I'd be bored enough here to train regularly. If I remember correctly, buying it was my first attempt at working out. Did I fail? Yes. But it was a start. Thanks, man.
Okay, right, so we're down 3 floors. We're not going to watch another movie. Scientist.
Hey.
Scientist wants the hoodie,
I
huh?
found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie. Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy. Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it.
And then the miner is Gamer's Den. Right at the bottom, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we haven't looked at the Gamer's Den yet, so that's not the Gamer's Den. We're getting enough jogging in, running around this platform, let's face it. Apparently we went down too many floors. It's a good opportunity to have a look in here.
Howdy.
Hey. Came to speak to you, don't run away.
Are you calmer now with the new filtering system and everything? I think so. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Oh no,
if
there's
it wasn't
something
just me being
going
paranoid.
on.
But even if it was, I guess it didn't hurt, right?
You know, you got a few white hairs that sees through reality right now. So yeah, you know,
That's okay. You showed
something's affected us.
Initiative. Sounds like some corporate bullshit. But I appreciate it.
They got sofas, Alien Siege. And then a corner unit to just read or something? I don't know. Does it take many hours to play Alien Siege? Your goal is to earn victory points by defeating the aliens. Most aliens can be defeated with the skills of astronauts, nature, technology, science, and combat. Oh, it's a card game. Play in a sequence of 3 cards. Note the first card, the primary field activated, on the other secondary field activated. Okay. So the quantum duplicator is going to duplicate everything, so that would make it 4 points, right? I'm not allowed to play the quantum duplicator because it doesn't have the... the food farm. You're going to use it to defeat the butcher Lily. Right, I have to buy things from the shop. Okay. With the money that we use. Quantum duplicator remain in your hand is a precious card, but it won't use it now. Place it in your reserve. I'd like to do that. Okay, reserve. End the turn. They got 4 money. Okay, at the end of each round, after both players play the turn, the market cards are automatically shifted to the right. Okay. Place reinforcements on the discard pile. This not only give you 1 more card in your hand, but lead to a safer card. Well, how do I discard it? There's no button to discard. Okay, why? Take all your cards from reserve into your hand. Play a sequence card. Choose the food farm and the quantum duplicator. Food farm, quantum duplicator. Quantum duplicator has copied the secondary field from the food farm. This now gives you 3 nature points. Defeat the butcher Lily now. Okay. Then I guess we need science to defeat the next thing. You can only play one sequence per turn. Remaining cards with discarded. However, you can place one card per turn into reserve. Allow. Well, I mean, it's just telling me what to do, so. Great. Next, we're going to buy the Astrophysicist cards. But the one with the 2 science and not the 2 leaves. Let's prepare to face each. It requires more nature points than you can play. Oh, there's a thing. Okay, I can see that. Buying the Astrobotanist will help. Will it replace the Butcher Lily? I was getting ready to take on the Rapax. Apatio? What the heck is that? Okay, so take the card from reserve into your hands. Place the Quantum Duplicator, 3 allowance cards on the Shredder. Buy the Astrobotanist cards. Just following the instructions. Okay, it's going to be a duplicator again, isn't it? Okay, he killed the second one, which I was looking to kill. Place reinforcements into the discard pile. So what does reinforcements do? Does it just, you discard it and then you get 2 cards? Oh look, you can't buy anything useful this turn. And there's no point clustering your deck. Just place the food farm into your reserve. Well, what were we hoping for? The duplicator? He's killed the next thing. Your opponent defeated the second alien. This triggered the end of the game. They'll have one last turn. Take the food farm from your reserve. Okay. Play Astrobotanist, the food farm, and the quantum duplicator. I'll defeat the face leech. Well, I guess. It's a bit of an awkward way of making things work, but the Misanthropy could have bought that with the money. Also, if we played better, we could have got the modular single disruptor or other things that killed the other one, but... Managed to win 3-2 in the last turn. That concludes the tutorial. If you ever want to revisit the birds, visit that. Okay. And in the turn. Victory! And now it's 10:30 at night. And we really need to get the character to... It would be way easier if we just had a teleport to bed button. Okay, I see that there are problems happening. Right, so base maintenance technician. No scheduled repairs. I don't believe that, to be honest. Isn't the bedroom? Okay. 2 days till the thing. So, I mean... Literally. Where is this thing? 2 more floors down. You're exhausted. Well, I was planning on being in bed already, you know? Trouble is, it was hard to find the place. Okay, one day, the one guy's going to gather foods. He can, I guess, build other things for us to get us ready for the next thing. Magnetic storm in 1 day. Like, the kitchens partially broke, the refinery, the machinery. I don't know why it says he doesn't want to work on the maintenance when I put it. You know. Okay. Refiner be refining. How much stuff do I have in refinery? Like, I've got a couple of ALKS things. I feel like it would be better to put the refiner to go get us some metals. Because he can refine through the magnetic storm. So I would rather he goes out and gathers stuff whilst he can. And then he can refine through the magnetic storm. Right, we definitely need metals. He's getting metals. I should probably work on the minerals. So that we can get stuff to maybe get an MRI upgrade or, you know, build the expansion that we need. Explored to there. We could go get some rapidium, but I think these things most of all might be important. And then we're getting organics, which we're already running low on as well. So that's fine. Okay.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
He's finished his research, which we have nothing slotted in, which is interesting. I didn't even put a backup. Now, he's probably going to make us do more research after the fact, isn't it? Luminator density is probably going to be good as well. We've got a lot of minerals now. Metals might be good to go look for, or, you know, even refine. Or even I could maybe get some enhanced rich things. There's the right floor. Oh. Okay. How are we doing on production? Are you producing... He's making pylons. And outposts. The things that we probably don't need the most. You know what? Go repair. Okay.
So, have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal? Yes, the design is ready.
Our counterforce will have to come from more than one source.
Oh, we're going to need two
neutralizing
things from each
towers,
side.
one per each
Who
side
would
of
have
the
guessed?
canyon to cover the whole affected area.
It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through.
So we're going to need to leave a person each side?
What do you mean by operated correctly? Good question. Well, there's a little catch to the whole situation. Once you set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time. Oh. Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this.
I mean, that's fine. They know how to get out there and
There's nothing
everything.
more to do here. Should I move there?
Yes, go back to the greenhouse. Okay, so what do we do with our remaining time? Simon. He's growing some more food for us because he's cooked it all. So he's gone back to the cycle of doing that. Feel like the enriched metals. Right, Refiner, you're going to go onto the enriched metals for the remainder of the day. He might get a bit irradiated. But he can then refine both of those into things. And is there another enriched outpost? If not, you can stay on the thing. Or should I put him on metal? I think we're okay for organics. So, Miner, you can go back on the metal. And then, where do I want to go? Are there any metals that I can see? There's some shallow metals there. Maybe I can gather. And then there's a place to maybe explore with that high climb. I think we might do that. Just to see what's up there. And we're nowhere near getting the empty deposit. I don't get why these ones keep their stuff on there, but the other ones, they get rid of them. There is a path under there, isn't there? Let's have a look. Sounds like someone's on... Yeah, I did send someone to the... That's fine. It's like... Sounds like someone's on there. I sent someone on because I thought it was a better use. Future ex-girlfriend. Jenna travels back from the future to make sure Phil saves humanity. Did she really have to bring a +1 rogue?
Nice. I don't know that movie.
Band t-shirt signed by the drummer of the Crooked Testers. I used to have much fun at the gigs. For years, they were competing with another local band, Liverpool Bugs. I hated anyone who listened to the Liverpool Bugs. A holy war between the fans. But when both bands joined forces, fight the record company that was ripping them off. And a nice sky projector, a cheap projector that displays stars on the scene. Bought it from a school trip as a gift from Mum. Turns out father wasn't a huge fan of shitty plastic trash in her bedroom, so Mum suggested we should build a blanket fort in my room and use the projector inside. Found the security of a home there. Silly as it may sound, this projector makes every space warmer and
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
it's funny that we're only finding his stuff, isn't it? No one else's. Right. Does this defeat the purpose of the high climb? Okay, we'll save the energy of the high climb. Going through the hidden tunnel. All that we needed to do. Okay. The only thing left then is go through here. And then, yeah, there's a climb there to that deposit with more things. But the tree. Go investigate the tree. Go down then. We're not going to go to the time distortion. Is there a way to get past the wall without using up our battery? Yes. We go outside the long way up there and then through here and then down. We don't use up our battery. Entirely. Might take a little longer to get there, but probably a bit more sensible. And then maybe I should put a teleport hub up there. Potentially. Because what are the odds that he's going to want us to come back to the teleporter? Also, there's all sorts of other things up here, so... How far can we get it back? I guess that'll do. Okay, we've got a teleporter in here. Gonna get our battery out just to be safe. Up here, down here, and rounds. I think we've killed everything here, so there's not too much other than that giant wall of anomalies there. Okay, and also the time-space continuum anomaly. I could have put the teleporter there, potentially. Tree. We can make it to this tree. Now we've got a bit more battery. Seems safe enough. Not hearing any beeps. We even found some metal down here. Right, that's the... That's a grower. Okay. There it goes. There's its core right at the back. Okay, this one's in my way first. No, I'll get the easy ones. Okay, we've got time. I've got a suit battery already, so that's good. I'm just going to recharge. Now, the irony is this big one expands into that. Okay. And it's very big. Come on, drink. Okay. One part of the anomaly down. I think the other part is up high. What is that? Whatever it is, I got it. Okay, this is gonna use some juice. Okay, I see its core. Okay, you're just a stable one, actually. Not chasing me. I feel like I might need the drill to get through there. Gotta craft a drill. Just to get to the back of this anomaly. Okay. Go away, anomaly. Got it. Let's go. Okay. Perfect. Got some metals back. The metals deposit here. Okay, we're running out of time. There is another thing. Okay. That leads to a dead end. We don't have enough charge to do that. I feel like we should probably just head back for now. So, I don't know. How much does it cost to make a thing? Right, so 40 thing. We've got organics. I can use a thing. Right, recharge my thing. Okay, already got a charge up. There's this one. The reason it's worth it is because, you know, we got time to explore, we can get the resources that are here. Maybe even get to the tree. There's another rock thing. That's just if you're lazy to not walk around. I don't think that's worth it. You know, we can walk around to get to that. I did see this one up here. Maybe... Not gonna let me do it without being up here. Hello? There's a lot of broken things. Trees are up there. Okay, trading cards. Watching Speedway was the only thing I used to do with my father when I told him who my favourite racer was. He cared enough to get me this trading card showing that racer. This might be the nicest thing he's ever did for me. If I guess he did. He had a good day. I'm not that into Speedway anymore. Maybe I should give it another chance. The sock ball belonging to a local sock club, signed by my favourite player. Kept losing until one season they played so well they ended up winning the league without even bribing the judges. Once I started studying, didn't have time to go back and watch their games anymore. It's a shame that it's called a football.
I was missing that.
A football, not a rugby ball. Okay. Well, the trees are up there, so we succeeded in not finding the way to the trees. Which means that maybe it's one of the other paths that we didn't go. Yes. Okay. I mean, we've killed the thing now. Why can't you just use this ledge to jump off? That would be cool. While we're here, might as well have a peek. Okay. Maybe the no, this is the same cave. I was gonna say maybe the thing that we saw with the rock wasn't the only way to get there. I just somehow ran round in circles. Okay, we've got 46 seconds. We've got no time to explore anymore. I was going to try to look up there, but there's no time. Get out of here. Night is coming, which you'd think would be nice and safe and calm, right? Construct to neutralize the towers. Whoops! I may have taken a wrong turn. This is fine. It would have been fine if I didn't run headfirst into that. And quite deep into the time anomaly. We would have been absolutely fine. Okay. People want to speak to us, but... Okay. Can we build it? No, we can't. 150. Okay, we've got 1,033 storage being used. The Rapidium Arc, gym, personal cabin, contemplation room, infirmary, refinery, repulsor. We don't have the metals to expand either. Expanding doesn't give us more storage space, it only creates extra mineral space. Okay, assignment. No one's working the workshop. You say there's no scheduled repairs, you're going to be repairing all. Fine. Okay, refiner man. You are going to be refining. Oh. Miner, you're not going to be mining. You're probably going to be working... in the kitchen. I don't like putting him anywhere because he injured himself in the workshop. I don't think it's a good idea. He cut off his arm in the kitchen. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, honestly, you can work the minerals outposts a bit. It might be good. Okay, everyone wants to speak to us. Why do I feel like someone just went that way? Because they did. Technician. Not somebody that we need to speak to, though. Scientist is in the dormitory. But the scientist doesn't want to speak to us either. Okay, the botanist and the refiner. Maybe. Okay, botanists.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you. I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space. Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around here.
What would make me feel more comfortable is being able to turn ambient occlusion off, because it really looks way better without that. Like, everything blurs and doesn't load in properly, and like the weird white textures on the hair and the motion blur. Hey, before you vanish. Hey, 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 hey. You know, it still looks so bad now.
Hey, I found this.
Football.
I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game?
That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one.
Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
It's also more weight to add into everything that we got. You know, just too much stuff. Okay, so Captain's room is down a floor. I hate that it goes down 2 floors. Okay, so the guy should be repairing things. Everyone's going to be on high alert in 13 hours. Okay, so we got some time till everything starts going wrong. Sun is far away. The threat of rebellion. Why? Find out what's going on. The alters are afraid and suspicious. They want answers. Why? What's going on? I've done nothing. I found a qubit chip. Okay, that's good. Neutralization tower. We need to build them, and the MRA upgrade. Maybe they're rebellious because I haven't got around to that yet. Okay. Technician, no scheduled repairs. You technician, then. I don't get. Like, there's things that are clearly saying they need repair. He waits till they're fully broken or something. Or am I supposed to go repair the partial repairs? You know what, Miner? I think we'll send you to the enriched metals outposts for now. Just because that will give us stuff for the refiner to do. Miner can do that, refiner can do that. And then we'll have more efficient stuff for him to refine whilst we're doing the other stuff. Okay, 5 hours till the magnetic storm. And I tried to go up more floors, but it wasn't letting me. Down. What's going on?
What's bothering you? Look, it's been quite some time since Molly's passed away. We still don't know if the thing that killed her could
Yeah,
be a threat to us.
I haven't got the materials to build the
Plan on doing
MRI
something about
scanner.
that.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, sure. I'm on it, promise.
So step on in already, because we need to know what's going on in here. Otherwise, some of us might think you're not fit to be in charge.
Oh, I would love to know what's going on with your hair. I would love to know what happened in the latest update that made that happen. So I can turn it off and put it back to how it looked before. Okay, we need 100 metals and 100 things. But I also want the storage room. Okay. 4 days. Okay. 4 days. So we need to craft that MRI scanner. Ask Lucas about Ben. Within 4 days. I guess the MRI thing might be the most important thing for us then, the MRI upgrades. Rather than storage space, we're going to build an MRI scanner. And like, remove that. Add it to the uphold at the end, maybe. So it's behind everything else, and we make the more important things first. In our time of need. Honestly, the shield recharge I don't need. How much are we short? We're short some metals. Repair kits use 10 metal. I feel like the radiation filters and the things are important. You know, I'm going to keep the extra repair kit. It's going to be behind the mining outpost, I guess. You know, we're just going to remove the mining outposts because what we probably will need to do is the automated the automated outpost. Then we're one short on the thing. So I get rid of that, and then we put the MRI thing on there, and we've solved the problem. That'll take all day, and that's fine. Technician is in the workshop for now. For the next 5 hours. Should find something to do for 5 hours till the magnetic storm hits. Which means I'm probably going to go to the metal outpost and just dig there. So that we've got metals. I think that's the smartest use of our time. 3 hours. Right. Efficient foods is good. Research. Right, so food farm, that all costs things that we don't have. Once we get the qubit, that probably will help. The storm will bring another thing. And once the storm's done, we will get another thing somewhere in the world spawn to be able to look for that.
Resources? Should I go there instead?
We're out of resources. Where are you going? Who's out of resources? I guess he temporarily ran out of resources to refine, but the miner's mining them, so solving the problem at the same time as creating it. Mining during magnetic storms. Okay. Okay. Rapidium and organic takes half the usual time. So, assignments. The miner has come back because there's no other things to do. Miner, you can work on base maintenance for now. I know it's not the most efficient. The technician's doing the production rather than the other stuff, but that's fine. Greenhouse? I guess that just changed it because it's quicker now. Kitchen has food. Refinery, he's refining the alks into organics and metals. And, you know, where we had the thing, he used up all the resources pretty quickly, didn't he? But we've got a lot of metals and things now, so that's pretty good. Okay. We're still quite irradiated ourselves. Let's not forget. Okay. Nobody's in the kitchen.
Can't do this without resources. Should I move on to this now?
Can't do that without resources. Yes. You know what? You go help maintenance. Actually, you know what? Researcher, you can go do that. We'll put you as backup base maintenance. If the research lab's failed, the kitchen's failed. Let's have it. There's the technicians already working with. He's going to be doing it for 2 hours. You're in the workshop. They're a job for me. Okay, the research lab, the social room. Okay, technicians cleaning that one. I guess I should help do a repair. On where? Find my way around this base. You know, it's not the most important one, but... Great, that takes forever. The dorms have failed. Quantum computers failed. The shame I can't put everyone on repairing everything, right? This seems more important than the social room. That assignment. Research lab's still broken. The kitchen's there repairing. One's working overtime. Like 1 on the storm. I'm not sure what that means. But sure. Right. I'll continue making extra foods. Food is made. Production. 15 foods. 24 more foods. The refiners refined everything. Everyone's working things. They're both repairing, which is good. Nobody needs to be working in the kitchen. Honestly, everything's just fine. And I don't think we really want to go out into the storm because the storm is very, very bad. So what do we do? What do we do? You know, the miners... Technician, your primary maintenance. Miner, you can go get some organics. Out in the storm for a little
There's
bit.
nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
I mean... Sure. Why not? You know, other things could go wrong. Why not? We're going to... Do I need rapidium? Do I care about rapidium? We need some metal. Let's go get some metal. I mean, try not to irradiate everyone too much. Fantastic. Time to head straight back to bed. We gathered a lot of metal then. For sure. Okay. Right. Assignment. How long will he work? He works all through the nights. He should probably spend the night in an infirmary bed. At least it tells me when we go to the floor what's on what floor. Okay, it's end of the day. Maybe the storm will pass. Oh. They'll continue to repair things through the night. The sun is far away still, which is nice. 17 hours remain of this storm. That is crazy. Crazy. Okay. So the miner has recovered by spending the night in the bed. I'm going to send him back out to the organics outpost just because it gives more... Like, it tells me that I should really spend my time on the rapidium. Because you get more from it for half the time. So, I guess I should do that.
Hold on. Should I take care of this now?
Yeah, go back to the kitchen. Sure. Things are gonna break, but sure. How irradiated is the miner? He's not very. He can still... Oh, that would explain why he's not very irradiated. 15 hours. Assignments. Production. We need 160 and 160. Like, we don't really need an extra radiation filter there. If I remove it, like, the stupid thing is, he's building the extra one from the uphold rather than the extra ones that we had. So I can remove these extra ones. Because at the end of the day, we don't need them anymore because the storm's already here and the upkeep would be good. But this one's partially working through, so you might as well finish it. Qubit chip and the MRI upgrade. The qubit chip will be good once we get that. Kitchen, yes, unless someone's assigned to the kitchen. And technician. And botanists. And botanists can go to that. There's nothing planned. Research lab. Right, research. Get back to research. Workshop. Botanists. That's your job. Okay, problem solved. Then, what do I do? He knows. Okay, the womb. I mean, I guess I could go re-repair.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Yes. Are you done? What were you doing? What was he even doing? Working in the greenhouse? I mean, refiner, you're going to go in the kitchen and then we're going to spend you on base maintenance. Because you actually are good at that. I know it seems like a waste of time, but I'd rather get the metal than the other stuff. And we're struggling to find anything else to do, so we're just going to fly out there, we're going to mine some metal out in the storm. We wouldn't send our miner to do something we wouldn't do ourselves.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
I don't think it looks like you're done. I think it looks like you're Back on the job. The refiner's probably done. Refiner, nothing queued. Greenhouse. Okay, he can do some things in the greenhouse. Okay, miner. You're going to the beds. Can we also go to the beds? You know, we're getting a little irradiated ourselves. And 12 more hours to do things, right? Luminenter density has been researched. Economy. I mean, I might as well do the probes upgrades. There's nothing else that we're doing. Production. We really need to start getting more metals, but that also means I need to, you know, increase our storage space, which means everything. But we also need to get this MRI upgrades, which is on the queue, so that's at least there. The time crunch of everything going like this, though, is causing some issues with the thing. Tasks, 3 days. That's fine. It's just that everything else being prepared is going to cause some problems. 2 repair kits need to be trusted. Those repair kits are getting used up pretty quickly. Do we really need to repair the womb? Greenhouse has failed. Fine. Nothing queues. I've got nothing better to do.
Hi there.
This is just to burn time, because we're stuck in a magnetic storm.
Something's malfunctioning here. Should I change my workstation?
Yeah. Help out with the base maintenance. The technician should be on it, but the miner... Did he not go to the infirmary beds? I sworn I told him to go to the infirmary bed. Maybe I didn't. This is fine, though. He will recover. Okay, the refiner's on maintenance, technician's on maintenance. He's still researching. He's doing that. This is just to burn time and use our resources. Get us through the storm. Okay. Communication room's broken. I guess I could help with repairs. Oh no. If I watch a movie, it's going to make them all watch a movie, isn't it? Which isn't smart. Like, there needs to be a better way of being able to burn time through this, how stupidly long this storm goes on. I just end the day early. Is that a good thing? Can I just go to sleep? I'm ending the day. We're getting an early night. We're sleeping out the remainder of the storm. Everything should then be fine in the morning. And we've got the MRI scanner, which hopefully doesn't need anything. Sun's getting closer. Light radiation starts earlier. There should be more resources on the planet now. Anomaly has increased. New interval vein, that's the one that we need for research. So that's a good thing. Okay. The miner is still recovering. We need to get that interval thing. Production. Okay, the MRO upgrade is being built. We've got way too much food in the kitchen, but I'm sure it won't go off or anything. And then that's all good. Assignments. Everyone's assigned to a thing other than the miner who's recovering in the bed. That's fine. Okay. New module pattern is available. Okay, so we need to head out and find this new interval. I was doing some steps. Which is already marked on our map. That's huge. Okay, so if I come down from here, we go to the interval, which is probably going to... In fact, if I go to the travel pylon, we can go straight down to the interval, and it's probably straight back up the travel pylon bit, isn't it? Now, we should be prepared for anomalies. Because they could also be here. Okay. Let's just double check our map. Not on this floor, it's the next floor down. We walk with our lights out, just in case. Come on, any sneaky anomalies getting us. Okay. I sense danger at the bottom of this pit. Ow. Did I get it? Yeah, that was a lovely, nice, safe landing, huh? Didn't just get hit by every anomaly under the sun. No siree. That would never happen. Okay, we don't need them on base maintenance, right? Refiner. Refine. You. Honestly, the best thing you can do is go get me some metal. Interval. Lag? Hello? Okay, that's an expanding sneaky anomaly there. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this one. Because that gives us the alks. Okay. We need a soup battery for 40 organics, which we got from the refining of the other things, so you know, it was worth doing. Okay. Assignment. He's almost cured of radiation. Come on. Okay. One down. Not sure where the other one is. There it is. Got it. Before it got me. Okay. Does the stuff go through the window? Guess it goes through there. Maybe. But I don't think it comes down here. Okay, so. Intral vein. Wait, there's a lot of intral veins. I'm guessing it's on the other side of that medium plate. That one's a moving one. Assess the threat. Take out the problematic one. There's another one over there. The good thing is we've got the refiner working on refining those into stuff. I see the metal. I'm gonna take the opportunity to grab it. Okay. So we might actually get some decent research.
Resources. Should I move on to this now?
If you want to. I'd say you might get a bit of radiator doing that, but yeah, if you want to. I'm not going to tell you not to. You insist. Okay, it's looking nice and safe for the moment. Okay, that's a rock. Hello, Natalo! Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. But how are things? Things going good for you? Thank you for the 7 watch streak. Very, very much appreciated. You had a good day so far? Did you get up to anything interesting? Okay, 30 metals, but we don't have metals to make a drill. That's the problem. Okay, assignments. We probably need somebody... This guy's not doing a very good job on the metals outpost, is he? I'm going to send the miner out there. And does any base maintenance need to be done? Nope. Okay. Tries doing that. In which case, then he can also get us some minerals. Hopefully you've had a lovely day so far. Hopefully it's going well. Having a rough time at the moment, but hopefully I managed to sleep. I can have a better day tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, but that sucks that it's a rough time at the moment. But I'm sure you'll manage to get to sleep. I'm okay, you know, it's not too bad. I didn't do much today, but I had a bath, I did some things, but, you know, not as much as I probably should have. But, you know, sometimes you don't get the best of days, right? But, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that it's a rough time. But, yeah, hopefully you will manage to sleep. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Because you don't get the right sleep today, you can't win every day. So, you know, as long as tomorrow is a good day, then that should be good, right? But yeah, I'm not too bad. Just, you know, messing about, trying to survive in this, which is not the easiest thing to do. See the thing, the anomaly. Okay, we got it just about. Just about. Okay, organic deposits. Take some of those. Had a bath in complete darkness today, which was interesting. Jesus, quite a few minutes. My vision saw quite a lot. I was hoping that the lack of vision would help you relax. Jesus, why was it dark? What happened? After a few minutes of vision saw quite a lot. I bet after a few moments of darkness, I bet you see quite a lot. That sounds interesting. Sorry to hear that, I don't know, the power went out or whatever. Just turned off the light in the bathroom. Aha, I see. Well, I mean, you know, it does definitely make a different experience with the darkness in the bathroom, I guess. Hey. This is going to be in the stuff down there, isn't it? Yep. Half the time-space continuum. Of course it is. You try it. I guess I'm gonna have to now, aren't I? Gonna have to try bathing in the darkness. You know, the trouble is, the light switch is quite far from the bath, so, you know, having the bath in the darkness isn't the hard part. The hard part is getting to the bath after turning the lights off in the darkness. Feel that would be an interesting challenge. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try it now then. Candles, yes. Candles and the dim lights. I've had a bath with candles before, actually. You can float the tea light candle in the bath. It's actually quite nice. But never a complete darkness one. Yet. Challenge I will now have to do. Okay. Challenge I shall accept and take on, and I will let you know how it goes. That one's chasing me. Priority target. Heard of these relaxation pods? Yes, I've heard of those as well. You float in, like, it's perfectly body warm temperature, and it's like you float in it, and then they cut you off in the isolation pods. I've heard they're supposed to be good, but, you know, I'm curious to try one. I guess you were maybe trying to recreate that. I think the amount of salt that you'd have to put in the bath, and you have to match the bath water to your exact temperature as well. I think it would be a challenge to recreate at home. I hope it was a good experience. Not sure that would relax me or freak me out. True. Like, you know, you're supposed to have very vivid dreams or, you know, imaginings in them, but, you know, would it be relaxing? Would it be unnerving? I guess that's only something that you discover in there, but it's supposed to be so that you feel nothing and your mind can just drift, and you're supposed to be able to, like, have really vivid dreams or relaxation or something. I don't know, but, you know, it's something to try at some point. But I guess having the light turned off in the bathroom, you know, did that relax you, or was it a freak out experience? Because that would probably be the first sort of thing. Sounds trippy. I think that's what they're meant to be like, you know. They're meant to be a trippy experience, and who knows if they put anything in water or anything as well, because, you know, it's supposed to be salt water, but who knows, they might have other things in it as well. You never can tell, right? Okay, we successfully got the thing, which means we can research something else now. What do we research? Nobody knows. Something. I think the automatic outposts might be good, so the advanced metals outposts might be good. Then we can get the automatic outposts. The food farm and module shields probably aren't that great, so I'm going to go with that. And then, of course, the automatic one needs a thing, but there's an interval vein as well. Do you think it's something you would like to try at some? You think that you would want to go into sensory deprivation? Okay, we've got one more thing of battery left. Boom. Get out of here. Not sure. I think it's something to... Well, he fell straight back down that central thing. It's an experience to try and find out what it's like at least once in your life, I reckon. Because, you know, it might end up being a horrible experience, but can always get straight out of it if that's the case, and then, you know, it's over, but it might also be something you really like. So I think it's one of those you can only find out once you try it sorts of things. So I think I would try it, personally. Okay, right, so there's another integral vein over there. So if I teleport to the travel pylon, I can go over there, explore that. But then again, there's an integral vein over here as well, which is somewhere that we've explored easier. Might be better to go to. Decisions. Like, we also need to get to the trees. Maybe I might want to start clearing that area out. Who knows? I'm always terrible at making decisions. But I wouldn't even know where to begin to find a, you know, sensory deprivation tank. So probably never going to happen. Let's face it. Probably never going to happen. What are these giant ant nest tunnels? So we've rode our wheel to this canyony thing. There's some sort of distortion blocking our way forwards, so we can't progress past that. And these giant ant nest tunnels are where we're just mining for supplies to try to, you know, make our way out of here. No giant alien ants, just, you know, the weird anomalies that we keep seeing everywhere. So, you know, maybe it's not the worst sort of place, but yeah, it's just a place to explore. No bugs. Just the big old load of tunnels. I don't know, maybe we'll end up coming across like a giant alien bug or something. Who knows? Okay, and then we're following the flowers that come from these sorts of things. Wherever they go, to try and find more resources. Okay, I'm not seeing the flowers that well yet. Like, okay, I guess they went this way. Okay, lag all of a sudden. Maybe they're exactly back up where we just came from. Which I can run around to. Maybe it's not the best idea to run, now that I think about it, because there might be more anomalies. Whilst we had previously cleared this place out, it's not safe anymore. Can't just run like that. Okay. How much stuff have I got? 101 metals! The MRA upgrade has been made. We need metals for that. We also need metals for storage. I think I want to keep the metals that we're getting to make storage. I think that might be the best thing to do. I need to find the ends of these flowers. What do you think of the giant ant nest? Do you think it's a nice place? It goes up there. So in fact, we need to go all the way round the other side. Although there's a climb there, I can maybe make that climb. Or I can run the long way around and just jump down. You know, Taro! I have known Taro, but if you're speaking of my redeem, it's actually fortune-telling cards, which are different. So it's not an actual tarot deck, it's a fortune-telling deck of cards, which is different. Then, you know, I do a reading from those. Yeah, like, I know tarot cards, I don't necessarily think they're the best one for doing readings. I think that the fortune-telling cards are actually way more interesting. Because of the zine, yeah. I thought it might have been because of the redeem. But yeah, I think the fortune-telling cards that I've got are way more interesting and way more fun than tarot. So, you know, tarot cards, a lot of them, they're just like, you know, the one of things, the 8 of things, but these fortune-telling cards, they have, like, way different things on them, and they're interesting. The interesting question is, where did I leave them? They haven't been redeemed. So I should probably keep them at hand for in case people are going to redeem them, because I know that Warren Robin was saving up for them. So yeah, I should probably find where I left them ready, because people are probably getting near enough points to start to maybe, you know, redeem at this point. So I should probably get prepared for that. So thank you for the heads up. So I will find them. If I had them at hand, I would show you some of them, but unfortunately I don't remember where I've placed them. So I'll find them. I'll get prepared. Then, you know, next time you're here, I will have them at hand and I can show you a couple of them so that I can, you know, show you what they're about. And they'll probably make a bit more sense then. If I show one card, then, you know, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on with them and, you know, see the other cards and then go, ah, that's how they work. Expensive, I know, I'm sorry, but, you know, I know how easy it is to get some channel points sometimes. You get 450 for showing up. You get 450 for getting a, what is it, you know, a view streak. You also get 200 for the new flower thing for every 3 days that you watch in a stream. And then you get 50 every 2 times if you click the thing. So every 10 minutes you get 50 points, and then there's 10 points on top of that. So you can get some points very easy. Spend too much on other teams, true. But I mean, you're also a friend, so, you know, if you want a read in, I can just give you a read. There's no worries about it. So, you know, if you want a read in, I can do your read. But yeah, you know, don't worry about it. But I appreciate you spending the redeems on the fun redeems. It's nice that you spend the redeems as well. And as long as you enjoy the redeems as well, that's the main thing. Okay, he is getting a bit radiated. I might send him to the refinery. Fine. Then everyone's doing something, so that's good. Okay, we're going to keep exploring. Yeah, I'll show you what they're about once I find them. Oop, there's a orb there. I've just left lying there. And some metal just in here. So yeah, you know, like, because otherwise I'd just be doing, you know, fortune-telling readings all the time, wouldn't I? If I made them cheap, I'd be doing nothing but being a fortune teller. People might like the fortune-telling streams, who knows? You know, someone has done tarot streams before. Well, I found the thing! I found it! I don't need to go the long way round. We found the interrupt. That'll give us a research point. Okay, right, so. But they're good, I like them. They're quite fun. very colourful. There's a lot of stuff on them, and they're very varied. So, I'll show you them next time. And hopefully that'll make your day as well. Hopefully that'll make your day. Sorry for anyone that has adverts. Steph wants now to stop other adverts. Okay, the last interval is over here, so we'll probably trigger it. It'll either end up being in this tunnel or in the tree that we're trying to get to. It'll probably be in the tree that we're trying to get to. Okay. And then we don't need to necessarily clear the rest of the stuff out over there. It just sort of solves itself. How are we doing for resources? We have 166 metals. Let's go. Okay. I know I should be making the destination thing, but I really want to make the storage space. Try to sleep. I'll be back if it doesn't work and you're still streaming. No worries. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. And yeah, I'll definitely show you the tarot cards. Well, not tarot, the fortune telling cards next time. But I'm sure you'll be able to get to sleep. But if you don't, then, you're welcome to come hang out here as well for definite. But good luck getting that sleep. And yeah, have a lovely week. And hopefully tomorrow will be a much more fantastic day. I'm sure it will be. Yeah, I'll still be streaming a little bit. I probably should start thinking about getting ready for bed myself soon as well. But thank you for coming and hanging out, and hopefully you do have a lovely sleep next time. Okay, right, so where is our thing? 2 floors down. Oh, overshot it. Right, let's build some storage space that I've been trying to do literally the entire stream. Large storage. Okay. Come on. Roll down. It really doesn't want me to build a large storage. Oh. It's funny that I can use the D-pad to navigate that bit, but not the other. Will it over? Okay, it does overwrite. Let's go. Okay, perfect. So, we then do not... need that medium storage. But I'll place it, because I can't just click B. And then we will dismantle it, because that gives us 300 less storage space, but we don't need that. We don't need this lift up here anymore, but we need it down here. I'm going to try to make this one. Right, so that'll decrease our storage space by 300. It'll give us 60, which will take us to 130, which is maybe not enough. No, we need 150. Okay, large storage. There's another medium storage here. If I dismantle both, it would give us 600, but unfortunately that would take us over the thing, because the stupid way that it works. Okay. Social room can sit there, and then we end up in this cycle of nonsense that we end up in every single time. Every single time. If I could expand, then I can fit the large storage in there. I'm not going to mess about with moving things too much at the moment because, my god, what a pain it is. Okay, a bit more metal, and then we can get rid of one medium storage, and then build a large storage. Get rid of that. $620. Okay. They've stopped working for the day, so if I go to the metal deposit, I should hopefully be able to get enough metal. There's an ALK thing here. I like the way that there's just random pause there. The radiation's coming. We got enough, maybe, to do the thing, hopefully. Okay, so how much did we get? We've got 92. What did it give us? 60 back, hopefully. So if I remove a thing, it gives 60 back, which takes us to 152, which is enough. It doesn't tell you how much extra space it gives with those metals, so that uses 60 or 80, I don't know, but it's fine. It didn't go over the storage limit. Then we can make this. It's a shame I can't put it right there, but I'm not going to spend ages moving the things 1 pixel. There's another medium storage there. Social room. Temporarily being moved, just so that I can delete this 1 medium storage. Okay. So, 1 medium storage sits there. I'm swapping it with the greenhouse, purely to see where all the storage is together, even though there's a large storage at the top. But that's fine, it's the counterbalance. It's sensible. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. We should have 1 to the right and 1 to the left, and then the wheel is perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Right. Okay. That saved space and gave us more storage space. It increased our weight, but that's fine. Can we expand? Expansion costs 120 and 100. But not yet. And then we need to start thinking about building the things for actually completing the mission. At some point. Okay, machinery is starting to get a bit broke. Okay. Everyone is fine. Everything is fine. Feel good about today. Well, as people are irradiated and not on shift anymore, go spend the night in the infirmary so that they recover overnight. You will go to sleep. I hope there's not a phone call or anything, because, you know, I haven't been checking the phone call room. Not very obvious. The sun is approaching. Alters, they're talking about Molly. I produced the thing. Tasks. 22 hours. I need to go to the infirmary. Where is the infirmary? God, where is it? No calls. Infirmary. Okay. There we go. Install the thing. This should be a lot easier to do. Right, install the thing. Let's go. Okay. Rest to heal the radiation. Okay, so I can heal my own radiation. Miner, you're gonna go back on the metal outposts. Nobody has to research the thing. Right, food farm. I don't know if we want that. Module shield slows the deterioration rate of module by 50%. Grants a long time without repairs. Chance of not getting damaged by the radiation storm. That sounds like it would be good, but I think the automated outpost is going to be better. Okay. Come back after work to have an MRI. After work? Why can't I have the MRI scan now? Why can't we just scan the MRI thing now? We're trying to solve the mystery. Don't have time to waste. We've got 22 hours. We can't wait till after work.
I can see you're afraid. Not good at hiding emotions, am I?
Because we might have to scan everyone.
I think I'm just anxious about my future. I hear ya. How do you normally cope when things get uncertain? Dunno. I sit in my
I feel like the
armchair
MRI
and
scan
just
is the important thing to
slow
do.
down a little. You know, my cat on my lap, purring, stuff like that. Right, the cat. Tell me about it. Hector? Oh, he's so great. A mischievous little creature. I'm telling you, he needs constant intellectual stimulation, or he'll find it himself. Which usually involves breaking things.
Okay. A lot of room in that storage tank. I can't believe we can't just use the thing though. Come on. Why can't I just do the MRI scan now? It seems like the most important thing that we should be doing to stop the rebellion. Why do I have to wait? Okay, if we get an automated outpost on these enriched metals outposts, that will be huge. And then every deposit, if we just get automated things, no one will have a job anymore. I bet the Elks things were there just because the empty deposit creatures that were meant to spawn there couldn't because we'd already got pylons on them. So it's like, well, we're just gonna drop the orb. Okay, why is it not letting me move? Okay. There's the chance that this is full of things, so, you know, we're going to carefully go towards this. That probably still has the time-space disruption. There were 2 or 3 down there. They're like going down the underway. Good place to explore as well. This is why we be careful.
There's nothing more to do. Should I move there?
Yeah, sure. Go back to the greenhouse. Very, very carefully scans nothing. Okay, the beeping is the one with the time-space continuum disruption, so we're not going in there. And also, you know, it'd be important to get a automated outpost in those. That one came out of nowhere. They're all together. I would like that. thing running away from me. Right, that's an expanding. It's got 2 cores. The key. Sure, go refine. I'm gonna guess the other ore for this is down there, but maybe it's not. Okay. I'm gonna craft another battery. We're gonna have a shield charge just because it would be good. There's, I see it. We got it. Safely created. As a recharge brown juice. I do want to explore in there, but at the same time we need to get this into thing. Sometimes I'm probably not making the smartest move the way that I'm doing that. That one charging at me, it is. Okay, I don't know if any more are running for me, but obviously we came down here for this. I'm gonna start that off. I'm gonna follow the trail. Of course, leads out here. It probably circles back on itself. Let's face it. Unsafe enough. Is it safe? Or is it chasing me, or is it expanding? Okay, the flowers come all the way over here and go up there. I knew it. I knew it'd go up there. Let's go see what's going on over here. It's not spinning yet. Bag, please. Okay, safe. Got some minerals. I'm gonna craft another thing. Okay, we've got 2 shields, that's actually good. Chaser. 2 orbs. I know that this isn't where the thing is, because it said it was up the tree, but... I'm failing at this. My god, that one was awkward. Okay, so that leads around to there, which means that we have to go through the time-space continuum thing to get to the tree, or the rock blockade. I think the rock blockade might actually be not terrible. I'm curious if we can put a teleporter on this side of the thing. Don't know if we can. Okay. Well, I don't need to if I just build a drill outpost here. I can find where it needs to be. Now stepping into the anomalies.
Resources. Should I move on to this now?
Sure. This suggests that it's up there. Oh, build a thing. Okay. There's one in the corner here. It's got a fast thing. But just to be absolutely certain that it's not here. Which is irony, because I feel like I was up there and then I said, no, it's down here. One use of a thing, that's fine. The thing there. Okay. We'll be right next to it. Like, where is this thing? Okay, there's a floaty somewhere, isn't there? No floaty. Am I mistaken? Mineral deposits. And we've practically scanned this entire land. Must be in this corner or something. Must be the worst we've done at prospecting. Where is it? It's actually down there. This is crazy. Like, I've scanned every inch down there. Says it's down there, but my God. We're making a drill. Figure it out at some point. I mean, if we find a deposit here at least. Did a time-space continuum distortion? Had to be a time-space continuum distortion, didn't it? This is still the same deposit. Oh my God, it's up here. It's in this. Even though it looks like it was telling me it's here, it's up here. That's ridiculous. This is all one deposit, but it's actually up here. Interval. God, the interval goes through it as well, doesn't it?
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Oh. It's fine. Okay, so we know that it goes all the way down into this time-space continuum disruption. So if I want the resource, we need to go there, but I'm going to investigate these trees.
Hey,
Radiation.
wait, is that some kind of a projection?
Holo chip! Holographic chip found in the cargo drop. Perhaps it can be useful for something.
And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
Okay, so we can make a nice place for them inside the base. Okay. Future-proofing. Dominoes, there's all sorts. Okay, we've got 26 seconds to get back, which is a problem because I can't just jump off here and rappel off here, which would be nice. The high climb here. Maybe I might have a way down. But also, is this going to be in the midst of a time-space disruption? Where am I now? In the unknown with radiation incoming. I feel like I'm on the other side of a time-stage disruption that I don't want to be. I know where its core is. So should I fight it? Or I can just climb out of here. Okay, so that's fine. I know that that bit of space is actually safe then. Okay. We need to get back from the nighttime radiation. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. We're straight in. This is fine. We're a little irradiated. We've got 9 hours to solve the case of Molly's death, so we should go down to the infirmary. It's 2 floors up. Because it would only let us do that after work, which was stupid. And hopefully, it can just be solved instantly. Because otherwise, we're in trouble. Now that we're also radiated, I'm sure that will be fine for our science, right? And I feel we should have been able to do this
lie still and
while on
think of
duty.
Something engaging.
When will you have the results?
Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one.
Oh,
So
good. So
after
it's
we finish, you can
not
go to bed and come back in the
going
morning.
to
I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we
go
go.
to bed in the morning. Yeah, we'll know more. We won't know more because we've got 9 hours to solve the problem, and it ain't happening in 9 hours, is it?
Damn. I hope everything will turn out just fine.
Something's gonna be wrong. I just know it. I treated this body well. It won't betray me. Right?
Well, I hope that they won't rebel in 9 hours because I've done the most that I can towards that. Wait until the morning. Okay, so that might count as solving the mystery of Molly's thing, and then they're not going to rebel on me. Good. Okay, advanced metals outposts. 30% faster than the basic one. I guess if we get an advanced one, we can replace the other one and recycle it. Maybe. 30% faster. I think at the moment it's not the most pressing priority. Okay, so no one in the workshop. Your grown things. Minerals outpost. Metals outpost. Base maintenance. No scheduled repairs. Okay. No. You're refining things. You're researching. You're in the greenhouse. That's all good. Kitchen's got plenty of food that I made when we were in the storm. He's ran out of resources to make infinite metals, but he's got enough to make the organics, which is interesting. Okay, research, be researching. If we need anything else, we need the thing that we didn't get because it's in a time-space distortion. Park with the bench! I mean, that we can do without needing to use anything. So I guess that's what we get on the next research. And I think somehow we avoided revolution. Just about. We're always on the brink of disaster, but somehow we make it through. Somehow. Bum 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 bum. Day 49, the sun is approaching. Okay, so the scientist wants to speak to us. We need to construct 2 neutralizer towers, which needs 1 million resources for, but we don't have. So it is getting late though. We've been going for 4 hours, so you know we've put quite a bit of progress into it just to try and get to that MRI point and get the large storage. But we got there in the end. So that's where I'm going to call it a day for today. So thank you to Nasta who was here hanging out earlier, as well as anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. I'll be back on Friday with something else, and I'll see you all there. Have a lovely rest of your week until then. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.